Hello, people of the internet. My name is Nick from Mostly Imagine, and I'm going to bring you a duck tech on my Abzan Aristocrats for the Battle for Zendikar to Kaladesh Season of Standard. This is my only deck. It's the deck that I've played the most. The deck that I keep plan on playing until I give up on this game. So let's run through this deck tech. I know it's a little weird because usually I have the camera angled down. Again, my computer died. Laptop sucks, so I'm going to have to do this for now. For those of you who don't want to watch this, I don't blame you. I have a tapped out link in the description for you to go just look at the deck. So we're going to begin with 3 Evolving Wilds because 57 card deck at your basics. 3 Quagmires to man land and kill stuff. 2 Shambling Vent. This card's broken. Gaining life is insane. 2 Canopy Vista to go get... like drawing this after an Evolving Wilds is great just because it comes into play untapped. 2 Unknown Shores for colorless, and it can fix your colors if you're screwed or mana screwed. 1 Courtyard, I would play 2, but I only have 1 at the moment. 1 Foul Orchard for extra black-green source. 1 Mortuary Mire to put a creature back on top. Blighted Fen to kill Emrakul, and Blighted Step to gain life against Burn and Control. And then for the basics, I'm playing 3 Swamps, 2 Forests, and a Plains. So I'm playing 23 land. It's a little bit higher than what I'm used to, but this isn't really like an Aristocrat deck. It's more of like an Eldritch Evolution value deck. That's the way I'm kind of playing it at the moment. So for creatures, 4 Blister Pod, obviously. 2 Carrier Thrall. I hate this card, but you need to play it because there's not really any other way to generate a Scion for 2. 2 Duskwatch Recruiter, because getting creatures is fun. Let me see if I can pull them out real fast. Yeah, 2 Duskwatch Recruiter. 2 Ailey, because this bitch is incredibly broken, sacking your creatures and gaining life. I haven't had a chance to vindicate anyone yet, but when I do, it's going to be fun. 1 Hanweir Militia Captain, my pre-release full one, obviously. Arrogant me. Whatever. That card's insane, though. I cut it down to 1. I needed to make room for other cards for Eldritch Evolution to be broken. And then 4 Cutthroat, the best card in Standard. For the 3 drops, playing 4 Sifter. This thing makes 3 power and it lets you scry when your creatures die, so it's broken. 2 Reshaper. You can stack this with a Sifter Scry, so you can scry first and then flip over the Reshaper card, so it generates a lot of pluses. 2 Filigree. This card is like insane when you get it off Eldritch Evolution because it just sack Blister Pod, get a familiar, get a token, 2 life, and then when you eventually sack it, you get a card. So for 4 drops, 3 Abomination. This is the thing you get with Evolution the most. This is one of your win conditions. This is a way to keep up card advantage. 1 Reality Smasher. Again, Eldritch Evolution value. 1 Arborback Stomper. This is a 5/4 Trampler for 5. When it ETBs, you gain 5 life, so it's very good against red, very good against white. Against just mid-range decks, you can play this as just a really beefy body. The last creature is Demon of Dark Schemes. Why is that reversed in the camera angle? I'm so confused about that. Whatever. It's a 5/5 for 3 and 3 black, and you have enough black sources to where you can actually cast it if you have to. 5/5 Flyer. When it ETBs, all of the creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. So all your stuff is going to trigger when dying, even your Cutthroats. Sure, they die, but we're going to get to that. When another creature has you get an energy, then you can pay 2 and a black and 4 energy to put any creature from any graveyard under your control tapped. So you can take their Emrakul, you can take their Ulamog, you can revive your own stuff if you need to. It's just a good late game card, and it's one of the cards you can easily side out for other options. That's it for creatures. We play 29. For instance, 2 Grasp and 2 Murder. You need kill spells. And then the most broken card in all of Standard, no one knows it, for Eldritch Evolution. So we have a 60 card main deck. You can easily mess around with the ratios if you want. This is just the deck that I've been playing with. The cards I've been testing, working out very well. Energy Token, shout out to it. For the sideboard, 2 Fairgrounds Warden. It's a Banishing Light for creatures, so you can get rid of just annoying things. Tadru Warcaller, it's a 5-drop, but when it ETBs, all your creatures get +2/+2. So you sideboard it in against like Bant Humans and sideboard it against like Red-Green Emrakul, where you can just also against Blue-White Flash, you can just make your creatures really big. So 2 Natural State for vehicles, impeccable timing for vehicles and humans, because that's really running around with the LGS that I go to. 1 Skyweather Shot for control and for the Green-White Legendary deck. Turn back on. There we go. Sorry about that. The light bulb above me died, so this lighting's really shitty. 2 Harsh Scrutiny for control creatures, just whatever you want. 2 Fragmentize for vehicles, 2 Deadweight. This card has actually been putting in work at my LGS because there are a lot of zombie players that run around. and a lot of energy players, so you can just like deadweight their Voltaic Brawler and you just win. And then the last card is a Perpetual Timepiece, so this is against control so that you don't deck yourself. And there was a point where I had a Demon of Dark Teams on board, and I milled myself for 2, and I was able to bring back my Smothering Abomination, and then I just won the game from there, so. It's mostly there just for the control matchup where you know you're in time, you need to get all your resources back, so that's one way to do it. So that is the deck tech for Eldritch Evolution Aristocrats in Standard at the moment. This is a really fun deck. I like it a lot. It also is incredibly budget. I priced it on a TCG player. It's only around $60. Considering that Tier 1 Standard decks are anywhere from $250 to $400, that's pretty good. And because most of this stuff is BFZ, commons, and uncommons, you probably have most of it anyway. So really, all I got to do is the Eldritch Evolutions and some of the creatures, and you have a Tier 2 deck for $50, $40. It does have great matchups like non-interactive decks, and like you actually want to get paired up against creature decks because you just want your stuff to die. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below. I've been playing this deck for a very long time. I can answer any of your questions. So my name is Nick from City Magic. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.